God.
In the raging storm, when howling winds are fierce, the wind your breath presses on my face, and so my soul you surely pierce. It's then I feel your full embrace. Oh, the closeness of God, it is so real.
Okay, today I'd like to start with things that have been real important in my life and very much a part of my life, and that is music and poetry. This poem is entitled Into Eternity. It's the first poem that I wrote, and I was asking the Lord to take my hand and let me go through all the beautiful things that I loved, and it be a flashback at my death. So there were so many things that I enjoyed of God's handiwork. You like birds singing and green grass beneath the feet and smell of clover that's ever so sweet. Garden of beautiful flowers. Sometimes, Lord, I could linger here for hours. The hills are rolling, they beckon to me. Let me climb the heights where the time ceases to be. Let me explore the beach at close of day when all the crowds have scattered away. Let the warmth of sunshine beam down on me, and let your love entwine until I cease to be. Let me gaze at the moon and the stars in the sky, hear the roar of the ocean, since your presence is nigh. Hold my hand, Lord, please continue the walk with me, this moment on into eternity. And I entered a contest. It's New Millennium Poets, and it's published by Famous Poets Society. And there's 396 pages. You can see how many pages of poems there is and how many are on a page. 396 pages. They picked the top 10. My poem, Lest I Forget, was in the top 10. And to start with, we'll talk about my first guitar. It was a Christmas present at the age of 10. I'm now 77, so that guitar is 67 years old. Guitar, and they're not made anymore. And I got this at the age of 10 as a Christmas present from my aunt and uncle. This one is the one that I've played over the years. And sometimes when I learn a new song, I might forget the words. So I'd write it here, and it's called a cheat sheet. In case you forget, you can kind of look down, you know, and get the words on it. Growing up, I sang a lot, and I entered talent shows that I won over different times, and they had what was called a Junior Grand Ole Opry, and I was on it at the age of 12, and sang on the WSM radio station. And I remember Marty Robbins was there that day, and he was kind of an idol of mine, and I just really enjoyed that day because he spoke to me and he gave me a big hug. A friend taught me how to play the guitar, and I sang and played with the band at the Cedars of Lebanon Square Dance in Lebanon, Tennessee for several years. And when my children were growing up, I played and sang with different bands all over Middle Tennessee, and I played for and sang at benefit shows, cakewalks, whatever. And Gallatin, Lebanon, Alexandria, Cookville, Sparta, played and sang for radio Monday Night Jamboree in Sparta, Tennessee, and had lots of fun. And I would take the boys with me because my husband worked nights, and I couldn't pay a babysitter all the time, so I just carried the boys with me, and they grew up on country music. Another thing that was important to me was the Smithville Jamboree, and it was the Fiddler's Jamboree, and it was started by Joel Evans. And there's booklets, and I was featured on the Friday night warm-up show welcoming people to Smithville. I worked at a bank in Watertown, so I was called the singing banker.
In many, many ways, he directs our paths and supplies our needs. He speaks our visions in his spread word. His mysterious ways is what it's all about. Based on faith, start the doubt. I let Jesus live within and singing he's out. Message is clear, everything's alright.
Okay, Feast on Faith is about relying on God in times of distress, and certainly that's what I've had to do with the serious heart problems I've had now around 28 years. I've probably got 50 more or so here that I've not done anything with, and at this point I probably won't, because it's quite an undertaking to do a CD, but it was a lot of fun, and my family had fun, and my children were a part of it too, because this is my youngest son, and my oldest son's wife made pictures. This is made outside my home, and this is my son and two good friends and myself.